1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Thank you so much for joining us as we count through all the numbers from 1 to 30 to test our stream. We'll be on with pregame at just a moment. Hello everyone and welcome to Corbett Field. Some more Sabre Dogs baseball here on a Sunday evening, a 5:35 start, just an hour earlier than usually on the weekdays. The Sabre Dogs coming off of 2 wins yesterday, one that was a suspended game that we completed right here on AM 1390 KRRZ. That was a 9-3 Sabre Dog victory, and then they followed it up with a 3-1 win in the nightcap. Once again, you're listening to Sabre Dogs Radio on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. I'm Colin Holt. Our various platforms include our YouTube channel, of course, AM 1390 KRRZ and ExpeditionLeague.tv. Executive producer Scotty Kopaz running the cameras for that one. Fun night of Sabre Dogs baseball ahead as they finish off a 3-game set against the Hub City Hotshots. Souris Valley currently with a record of 5-3. They are tied for second in the entire lead, second in the Lewis division only to the Badlands Big Sticks. They have won 3 games, whereas Hub City is 1-7, and they have a 7-game losing streak going at the moment. The projected starter for Souris Valley will be left-handed pitcher Jesse Ellefson. And in the 2018 season at Montevallo, he struck out 5 batters in 4 innings of work for Montevallo. Earlier today, Megan Von Barron caught up with Jarrett Wharf, who had a wonderful day on the mound last night. Take a listen to that interview, then we'll take a break and come back, give you the starting lineups, maybe some highlights from last night as well, right here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network, AM 1390, KRRZ.
Welcome back to Sabre Dogs Spotlight. I'm Megan Von Barron, and the Sabre Dogs took 2 yesterday against Hub City, and they're looking for their first series sweep. Jarrett Wharf joins me now. You had only allowed 1 hit, you had 6 strikeouts for a complete game. What was working yesterday?
Just throwing all my pitches for strikes and going out there and having a good time.
You guys obviously took 2 yesterday. How do you want to continue that momentum into today?
Just keep hitting the ball and hopefully just get up early and keep it.
You guys are still a fairly new team, learning each other. How is that chemistry building going?
Oh, really well. I mean, the 6-game road trip, I think, really brought us together.
Do you see that coming and translating onto the field at all and benefiting the game?
Absolutely, offensively, defensively, and pitching-wise, for sure.
What are some of your goals for this season for yourself?
For myself?
Or the team?
Probably just win out and just keep our win streak as long as we can.
Thank you so much, Megan. We appreciate the time chatting with Jarrett Wharf, and what a game he had on the mound for the Sabre Dogs last night. He pitched all 7 innings of that 2nd game and finished the game with 6 strikeouts, allowing just 1 hit. Not a whole lot of offense behind him, but the Sabre Dogs ended up getting a come-from-behind win to match that 9-3 victory that they got earlier in the day. Here are a couple audio highlights from last night's game, heard right here on AM 1390 KRRZ. The inaugural home opener started on Friday night, but a couple of weather delays forced it to be continued yesterday on Saturday. Here was the first run scored at home last night, and it was an RBI double. Woolman delivers the 0-1, and that one is ripped down into left field, and it is fair. Down the left field line and into the corner. 1 run comes in to score. Another follows him. It's Mason Dennison. And now a stand-up double, a 2 RBI double for Alex Hay. And Souris Valley off to a quick start on offense, and they're up 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Cam Armstrong at the plate with a runner on second and 1 out. Souris Valley leading Hub City 2-0 here in the first inning. When the game resumed on Saturday, Chauncey Collier was at the plate, and he picked up right where the Sabre Dogs left off, bringing in 2 more runs. And he rips that one out into left field. It's going to get down and into the corner. 1 run will come in to score. Another one is rounding for home, and they are going to hold up Cam Armstrong at third. So 2 runs come in on a 2 RBI double for Chauncey Collier. And it is 7-1 in favor of the Sabre Dogs, and the fans here at Corbett Field are loving it. The Sabre Dogs found themselves in an unusual situation in the bottom of the 5th of Game 2 when Jack Schuler came to the plate, down 1-0. And he gets a good piece of that one out to right field, having to run quite a ways, and diving and not making the catch is Guidry. Bragg Easton at third. He's going to be waved home by Trey Chambers. Here comes the throw. It's not going to be in time. In with a triple is Jack Schuler. Bragg Easton scores. We've got a tie ball game, and the Souris Valley bench is fired up. Now it's a tie ball game. Bottom of the 6th in a 7-inning game, and Hunter Holland at the plate for the Sabre Dogs. Hunter Holland stands in there with 2 runners on, looking to get the go-ahead run, and he puts it through into left field. Coming around to score is E.J. Rennell. The throw is errant. It goes into foul territory behind home plate. Mason Dennison goes to third, and to second goes Hunter Holland, and the Sabre Dogs are up 2-1. Souris Valley would go on to pick up a 3-1 victory in game number 2 and are now a perfect 2-0 in front of their home crowd at Corbett Field. The inaugural home opener started on Friday.
Join in the singing of our national anthem. Tonight the anthem is being sung by the female chorus from the First Lutheran Church.
And another beautiful rendition of the national anthem here at Corbett Field. Another good crowd on hand for a Sunday evening baseball game between the Hotshots and the Sabre Dogs. We'll be back with the lineups and first pitch right here on AM 1390 KRRZ when we return. There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydro massage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, just ask.
Minot's new baseball team, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, have fun stuff planned all summer long at the beautifully remodeled Corbett Field. Single game tickets are on sale now for all home games. It all starts June 1st as the Sabre Dogs take on the Hub City Hotshots. The game is from 6:30 to 9:30, and the first 500 through the door will get a free magnet schedule. Miss North Dakota Lizzie Jensen will sing the national anthem, followed by a B-52 flyover. Tickets are going fast, so get yours at tickets.sourisvalleysaberdogs.com.
Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274. Located at 2501 Elk Drive in Minot, a trip to Homesteaders is sure to be a home run for the entire family.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let Forward Communication help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated radio marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can help reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
This is Cameron Armstrong. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
And we're back here at Corbett Field. Sabre Dogs and Hotshots getting set for Game 3. The Sabre Dogs have already secured the series victory with 2 wins yesterday, and they're looking to go for the sweep today behind Jesse Ellefson, pitching in his first game for Souris Valley. The Sabre Dogs are wearing the red tops, white pants, and baby blue caps, and their dugout will be on the right side of your radio dial. Hub City again in the all grays, this time with the red caps to go with, and their dugout will be on the left side of your radio dial. We've had people check in from all over here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. I think we've set a new record here, though, for the furthest away. Just had a listener check in from Aberdeen, Scotland. It's 11:30 p.m., just about out there. And we appreciate everyone who's tuning in, following Sabre Dogs baseball, whether you're here in Minot or whether you're listening from abroad. Once again, Jesse Ellefson out of Montevallo. He's originally from North Fort Myers, Florida, where he attended North Fort Myers High School. And once again, he has not appeared on the mound for the Sabre Dogs yet this season, as he came into Minot while the team was out on a 6-game road trip. He wears number 24, and he looks to continue a tradition of starting pitching that has been quite solid this weekend, starting with Josh Alley, who started the game on Friday and then continued it on Saturday, and then a great complete game through 7 innings for Jarrett Wharf last night. The Hub City lineup looks like so. Jesse Spangler batting leadoff and playing center. Joe Guidry playing right. He bats second. Willie Lajoie batting third. The cleanup batter at second base is Ty Denzer. Jacob Akome, Anthony Guzman, the middle of the order. Josh Wannenberg, the number 7 hitter, playing first base. Alex Elizondo behind the plate. And batting eighth, Colton Cox and Anthony Reese. Or Colton Cox rounds out the rest of the lineup. Anthony Reese will be on the mound for Hub City. And here's Jesse Spangler for the first at-bat of the game for the Hotshots. First pitch to Spangler, well outside. Ellefson couldn't control that one as it gets away from the Sabre Dogs catcher, Alex Hay. First pitch coming at 5:32, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. A beautiful day here in Minot. A train going by. That pitch just misses high, so 2-0 now the count to Spangler. Guidry and Lajoie, the other 2 batters, due up in this one for Hub City. Ellefson set for the 2-0 delivery. It's in there for a called strike. Jesse Ellefson trying to bring things back under control after starting the game off with 2 consecutive balls. A 2-1 count now to Spangler. Swing and a miss. Jesse Spangler out of Presentation College will be a junior out of Holbrook, Arizona originally. 2-2 count now as he fouls that one off. And Ellefson set. Pitch outside, and the count now goes full for Jesse Ellefson. Here's the payoff pitch to Jesse Spangler, the Presentation College product. And it just misses outside, so Spangler will take first base. And a leadoff walk now for Jesse Ellefson here in this one.
Now batting for the Hot Shots, right fielder Joe Guidry.
Joe Guidry now stepping to the plate, playing right field for the Hot Shots tonight. Out of Spring Hill College, a sophomore. Mobile, Alabama is his hometown. Willie Loujois is on deck for Hub City. Another pitch well outside. Jesse Ellefson, the left-handed pitcher, having trouble keeping things on the inner part of the plate against right-handed batters. Guidry is a righty, as is Loujois. Nobody out, runner on first for Joe Guidry. Guidry this season batting .240 for the Hot Shots with 25 at-bats under his belt. 1-0 count now for Guidry. Ellefson taking his time in between pitches, trying to find some sort of a rhythm here as he walked the leadoff batter. The 1-0 delivery. Misses outside yet again for Ellefson. So Jesse Spangler leadoff walk. Now Guidry at the plate with a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Misses up and away again. So now a 3-0 count, and Jesse Ellefson is way behind. Something we mentioned on the broadcast yesterday was that the Sabre Dogs got a lot of help from their starting pitcher. That one is low and in the dirt. So now runners on first and second. 2 consecutive walks to start the game for Ellefson. Starting pitching was able to go deep into games and save a rather short bullpen for Souris Valley from taxing itself on a busy homestand here in Minot. And now Jesse Ellefson struggling in the first 2 batters that he's faced. Here's Willie Loujois. Pitch in there for a called strike, so a first pitch strike from Ellefson. A 1 count. From the stretch, the 0-1 delivery. Low and inside now on the right-handed batter, Loujois. Another right-hander due up. Ty Denzer waiting on deck. 1-1 count. Loujois bat .365 for Saddleback Junior College. Pitch outside. 2-1 goes the count. The 2-1 now. Jesse Ellefson walked the first 2 batters, so now runners on first and second for Loujois. Takes a look at that one. It is a called strike. So Ellefson reeling it back in. 2-2 count. Loujois, originally from Tustin, California. Just finished his freshman. Right-handed batter fouls that one off behind home plate. Count remains at 2 apiece. Ty Denzer, the second baseman, is on deck. Still no outs here in the top of the first. And now Marcelo Terrazas is going to head down to the bullpen for Souris Valley. It's not the situation that Corey Thompson, the manager for the Sabre Dog, wants to be in. But Jesse Ellefson gets Loujois to swing and miss for the 3rd strike. And the first out of the ball game. Jesse Ellefson, who walked the first 2 batters, is able to bring everything back under control and get a strikeout under his belt as he gets set to face Ty Denzer, playing second out of the University of Kansas. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Oh and 1 now. The count to Denzer. Next pitch, swung on and missed by Denzer. So now 0-2, and Jesse Ellefson has found a rhythm. Denzer batting .194 this season. 9 RBI on the year. 1 out, 2 runners on, an 0-2 count for Denzer, who was solid at second base in the last 2 games for Hub City. And that is a called third strike, a late call. The umpire says Ellefson caught the outside part of the plate. A couple of words exchanged between Denzer and the home plate umpire, but nevertheless, that's 2 consecutive strikeouts after 2 consecutive walks for Jesse Ellefson. And now 2 outs with 2 runners on as he gets set to face the next batter in the lineup, which is Jacob Hakome, playing shortstop for Hub City. Ellefson ready for the first pitch. Low and outside. Hakome out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. A Gateway Junior College product. Hit 194 for Gateway with 16 RBI this last season. A 1-0 count now for Hakome. Takes a look at that one. It's a called strike. 1-1. Lots of Expedition League play going on around the various divisions. We'll keep you updated on those. Another called strike. Good looking pitch from Jesse Ellefson. Now a 1-2 count for Jacob Hakome. Hakome this season batting .207. Top of the first. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Here's the 1-2 from Ellefson. Tries to get him to chase outside. Good discipline from Hakome. Now the count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thank you so much for being with us on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. I'm Cullen Holt. Here's the 2-2. Ellefson from the stretch. Swing and a miss, and that's how the inning will end. So Jesse Ellefson, after walking the first 2 batters, strikes out the next 3 in order and heads to the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors in the inning. The Sabre Dogs will be batting next. We'll introduce you to that lineup when we return right here on AM 1390 KRRZ. Olive Garden is the perfect place for your next group outing or party. Hosting an event, Olive Garden hits it out of the park with catering and large party-to-go orders. For all your favorite classic Italian recipes, visit Olive Garden in Minot, conveniently located adjacent to the Dakota Square Mall. Visit olivegarden.com or call 701-858-7311 to place your order today. Olive Garden is a proud partner of the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Are you a die-hard Sabre Dogs fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and Sabre Dogs apparel. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design. Back here at Corbett Field, Brock Bockham leading things off for Souris Valley. Playing second base tonight. First pitch to him, well outside. A ball. Anthony Reese on the mound for Hub City. Out of the University of Sioux Falls. We're at a 4.32 ERA and a 1-1 record. has not pitched yet for Hub City. Delivers a called strike there. Evens the count 1-1. Brock Bockham, a left-handed batter. Bockham this season batting .281. 32 at-bats as the leadoff batter. He fouls that one off. Left field side, backing out of play. Brock Bockham now with a 1-2 count. Mason Dennison, the two-hole hitter, playing third, is on deck. Hunter Holland playing right field is in the hole and scheduled to bat this inning. Here's the 1-2 to Bockham. He swings at that one right up the middle, and it's going to get through for a base hit. So a leadoff knock for Brock Bockham, and the Souris Valley offense that has been quite potent, especially in recent games, is already off to a good start, and Mason Dennison steps up to the plate. Alex Hay will be the cleanup batter. E.J. Rennell batting fifth. Bragg Easton, the designated hitter, batting sixth. And then Jack Schuler, Justin Glover, and Chauncey Callier round out the remainder of the Souris Valley lineup. Brock Bockham on first as Mason Dennison steps up with no outs here in the bottom of the first. No score in the top of the first for Hub City, so it's scoreless here in this one. Dennison takes at the first pitch, and it's a called strike, just catching the lower part of the strike zone. Mason Dennison out of the University of West Florida. Corey Thompson has been pleasantly surprised by him, and he's now at the number 2 spot in the lineup as Brock Bockham slides in safely with a stolen base down to second. And now Bockham gets up a little bit gingerly, and Corey Thompson's going to head out there to check on him. And Bockham is not looking too good as he walks out towards center field. Both Trey Chambers, Corey Thompson, and the Sabre Dogs athletic trainer are heading out there. Pitch was a strike, 0-1 to Mason Dennison now. And Bockham out at second base is getting tended to. And a leadoff batter who's been so effective at getting on base for Souris Valley. Not a good sign for this Sabre Dog offense. And Bockham already this season with an on-base percentage of .361. His on-base percentage at his last college season was .414. So we knew coming into this season that he was going to have some firepower at the plate. The fans giving him an ovation as he decides to stay out there on the field and run at second, so he's going to be credited with a stolen base. He seems to be okay. Corey Thompson saying the count should be 1-1, and it is. So Mason Dennison with a 1-1 count still at the plate for Souris Valley. Reese checks the runner at second and delivers a ball in the dirt that gets away from Elizondo behind the plate for Hub City. And heading down to third now is Brock Bockham. So just one batter has completed an at-bat. That was Brock Bockham. He got to first on a single, stole second, and then advances to third on a wild pitch. And now a 2-1 count for Mason Dennison. Once again, Hunter Holland is on deck for Souris Valley. Dennison stands in there as a right-handed batter. Pitch low and away, so now 3-1. Mason Dennison made an awesome play at third base to end an inning last night. He's got so much talent defensively, and he's going to get walked there. A 4-1 final count, so 5 pitches. Brock Bockham advanced all the way to third, so now runners at the corners. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. And Hunter Holland, who's playing right field for Souris Valley, will be at the plate. One of the first players to sign with the team. A .286 batting average with 30 RBIs and 10 stolen bases in 2018 at Indiana River State College. Originally from Juno Beach, Florida. So lots of players from the south part of the United States where both Corey Thompson and Trey Chambers are from. He makes contact with the first pitch. It's a slow dribbler down the third base line. Now having to race to tag out Hunter Holland is the first baseman, Wannenberg, but coming in to score on the play is Brock Bockham, and Souris Valley up 1-0 here early on. One out, runner on second, that's Mason Dennison. And here's Alex Hay, who's the backstop for Souris Valley. His team with a 1-0 lead now. Steps in as a left-handed batter. Alex Hay We talked to him in the pregame show a couple games ago. Has been doing well at the plate for Souris Valley. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Second on the team in batting average with .421. E.J. Rennell, the only Souris Valley batter ahead of him, who's batting .500 and has such a small sample size, and then getting thrown out at third on a stolen base attempt by Mason Dennison for the second out of the inning. So Alex Hay still at the plate. Should be a 2-0 count. Mason Dennison thrown out as he tried to steal third. That's one thing about this Sabre Dog team that Corey Thompson told me early on. They're going to be aggressive on the bases. They're going to be fun to watch. A lot less uptight about base running as maybe some college coaches will be. So these guys get to have some fun on the bases. And now 2 consecutive balls delivered by Anthony Reese. Heading down to first with a walk is Alex Hay. And here's E.J. Rennell, who's batting .500. 1 for 2 on the season for Souris Valley. Last night was his first time in a Sabre Dogs uniform. He pinch ran in game number 1, and then game number 2 he delivered a crucial base hit right up the middle and then came in to score at a time when Souris Valley was down 1-0. They came back to win that game 3-1. 0-1 count on the first pitch strike to Rennell. E.J. Rennell out of Chattahoochee Valley Community College drives that one to left field, and looking at it as the left fielder, it's over the wall. E.J. Rennell has just hit the first home run in Sabre Dog history, and it is 3-0 Souris Valley. E.J. Rennell in just 3 at-bats is 2 for 3. One of them being a very historic and very exciting 2-run shot into left field. A very special moment. I would expect the grounds crew here at Corbett Field to go out and get that baseball. The first ever home run in franchise history here in the Expedition League. And E.J. Rennell has just written his name in the history books with that one. Now the umpire is coming out to talk something over. I'm not sure what the Hub City manager is on the field for. He may be challenging whether that ball was fair or foul. And we'll wait to get an official word, but for now, E.J. Rennell has just hit the first home run in Sabre Dog history. He gave that thing a ride. And the umpires confer it was a fair ball, and E.J. Rennell's 2-run shot stands. And what a start for the Souris Valley offense here in game number 3 against the Hub City Hotshots. Here's his designated hitter, Bragg Easton. The Hub City manager still on the field pleading his case. Jacob Giroux, who was formerly with the Lacrosse Loggers of the North Woods League, still talking to the home plate umpire, trying to get some sort of explanation. Bragg Easton is ready to step into the batter's box for Souris Valley with a 3-0 lead and nobody on. Now the home plate umpire has just tossed Jacob Giroux, and Giroux is not happy. So Jacob Giroux has been ejected from the game. Corey Thompson coming out to chat with Bragg Easton, make sure his batter is still locked in mentally. Giroux not happy about the call on the 2-run home run to left field by E.J. Rennell. The home plate umpire has just sent the Hub City manager off. 3-0 lead for Souris Valley. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Bragg Easton batting 6th in the lineup for Souris Valley. Will be at the plate. He's a left-hander. The DH spot. He played first in the nightcap last night, but is usually a DH when he's in the lineup for Souris Valley. First pitch called strike to Bragg. Jack Schuler's on deck. If Easton can get to first safely, maybe even more. And that pitch is well out of the reach of Elizondo behind the plate. Reese couldn't control that delivery. And the stands have definitely filled up here at Corbett Field. We've had some great crowds despite unpredictable weather here in Minot the past couple of days. And Bragg Easton grounds that one through. between the legs of the first baseman, Wannenberg, and Bragg Easton is on with a 2-out single. Jack Schuler now at the plate. And Schuler, as of late, has been a monster at the plate for the Sabre Dogs. Batting .250 in 24 at-bats, delivering 8 RBI. Here he is as a right-handed batter, stepping in to face Reese with 2 outs and a runner on. First pitch misses, low and away. Still no action in the Hub City bullpen. After E.J. Rennell hit a 2-run home run, the Hub City manager was ejected by the home plate umpire. So keep that in mind as decisions are being made in that dugout. This one's going to be ground directly to the shortstop, Hakome. He throws over to Denzer to step on the bag at second and get Bragg Easton out for the final out of the inning. That's how the first inning ends. Sabre Dogs put up 3 runs, including a 2-run home run over the left field wall by E.J. Rennell, the first home run in Sabre Dogs history. We'll be back with more Sabre Dog baseball right here on the Sabre Dogs radio. Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. Give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham, designed for a better hotel stay. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League. Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information.
This is Ryan Meller, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball.
As we start the top of the second, it's a 3-0 Sabre Dogs lead here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. A 2-run home run over the left field wall by E.J. Rennell not only made history, but gave the Sabre Dogs that 3-run lead that they hold right now. Anthony Guzman at the plate. The designated hitter for Hub City tonight. First pitch to him, misses. He's a left-handed batter. Guzman, Wannenberg, and Elizondo, the 6, 7, and 8 hitters in the Hub City lineup, are due up in this inning. 1-0 delivery to Guzman. Swung on and chopped over to first. Having to cover the bag is Ellefson, and now being waved off by Glover, who steps on the bag himself. So that'll be a 3 unassisted putout for out number 1 here in the top of the second. Here's Josh Wannenberg playing first base. He played catcher for Hub City earlier in this series. Originally from New Mexico University, Phoenix, Arizona. Wannenberg steps into the batter's box as a righty to face the lefty Ellefson. First pitch misses high, 1-0. Ellefson had 5 strikeouts in 4 innings of work in 2018 at Montevallo. 1-0 delivery now to Wannenberg. Wannenberg fouls it off the end of the bat, sending it into right field foul territory and out of play. Alex Elizondo is on deck, scheduled to bat after Wannenberg. 1-1 count now for number 17, Wannenberg. Just finished his freshman season of college baseball. Pitch above the strike zone. Count goes 2-1 now. And Ellefson doesn't release quite as quickly as Jarrett Wharf does, so a little bit more time in between pitches. Sabre Dogs infield playing on the edge of the outfield grass here on the artificial turf at Corbett Field. Big swing and a miss for Josh Wannenberg. Count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sabre Dogs mascot Ace walking around and shaking hands, giving high fives. Great environment on a Sunday. Where else would you rather be than at the ballpark here on a warm summer Sunday afternoon? That one's fouled directly behind home plate. Count still 2-2 to Wannenberg. Josh Wannenberg batting .115. That's at the bottom of the stat sheet for Hub City as far as batting average is concerned. Here's the 2-2 delivery from Ellefson. And that one is a called third strike. Another late call from the home plate umpire. Favors the pitcher, and Wannenberg not happy about it. So now 2 outs here in the top of the second for Hub City. Alex Elizondo, the catcher for the Hot Shots, will now step in as a right-handed batter. 2 outs, nobody on. Elizondo played catcher in the second game of the doubleheader yesterday. Takes the first pitch. It's a called strike. 0-1. Elizondo out of the University of Sioux Falls, same place Anthony Reese is from. The 0-1 fouled off the tip of the bat. Just getting a piece of it. 0-2 now. He hit .269 in 19 games for Sioux Falls in his freshman season. He's originally from Las Vegas, Nevada. 2 outs and 0-2 count. If he can reach base safely, would be Colton Cox, the bottom of the lineup. Due up. He lines that one into foul territory. Down the first base line. Stays alive at 0-2. And Ellefson now 3 consecutive strikeouts to end the first inning. A strikeout here. And now he strikes out Elizondo swinging as he got him to wave at that one and come up empty-handed. It's still 3-0 Sabre Dogs as we head to the bottom of the second right here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information.
Play ball! Baseball is back in Minot. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs is Minot's newest summer attraction. Starting June 1st, the Sabre Dogs will bring affordable family fun to newly renovated Corbett Field and become the new summer hangout spot for all ages. Opening weekend is right around the corner. Get your tickets to see all the entertainment, including Miss North Dakota, a B-52 flyover, recording artist Leslie Wyman, and more. Visit SourisValleySaberDogs.com for more information. Get your tickets while supplies last. Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, when it comes to fun, the sky's the limit.
Sabre Dog Nation, let's get social. Tweet me at TheCullinator34 on Twitter and tell me where you're listening from today. Your message might just get read on air.
Marcelo Terrazas and Sabre Dogs Baseball.
Once again in the press box at Corbett Field with you on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network, which includes AM 1390 KRRZ, the Sabre Dogs YouTube channel, and ExpeditionLeague.tv. I'm Colin Holt with you for this third game of a 3-game set against Hub City. The Sabre Dogs will turn their attention to the Pier Trappers starting tomorrow. First pitch swinging a strike for the first baseman Justin Glover in his first at-bat. Bottom of the second, the Sabre Dogs lead it 3-0. Glover on the 0-1. Gets barely a piece of it. It's a soft one to third. Loujois comes up and makes the play and throws out Glover as he heads down to first. So 1 out here in the bottom of the second. And Chauncey Callier now steps up to the plate. Justin Glover thrown out on the 5-3 putout. Chauncey Callier was our player of the game for the inaugural home opener, which finished up yesterday. We interviewed him on the post-game show. Came up with some clutch RBI. First pitch called strike to Collier. He's a right-handed batter facing the righty Reese. Top of the lineup, and Brock Bockham is on deck. 1-1 count now as the pitch misses. Callier from Lurleen B. Wallace Community College, originally from Mobile, Alabama. Slices that one foul. 1-2 now to Callier. Chauncey this season, 4th on the team in batting average, hitting .313. Check swing on the pitch outside. Elizondo wants to check with the first base umpire, but Chauncey Callier held. So now the count is 2-2. 1 out here, nobody on for Callier. Brock Bockham on deck. Started this game with the single. Callier just gets a piece of it to pop it off of home plate and let it roll into foul territory. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Callier drove in 25 runs at LBWCC. And he lines that one, but directly at the third baseman. Spinning around on the heat from that one was Loujois, and then being thrown out barely at first is Chauncey Callier. He thought he was safe. The crowd here thought he was safe. And Corey Thompson's going to go out and ask for help. So already both managers have challenged calls early on in this game. Brock Bockham stepping up to the plate. He's got to stay out of the batter's box, though, while Corey Thompson continues this discussion about Chauncey Callier's play at first. Looks like Thompson lost his argument, but at least was able to state his case. So now with 2 outs and nobody on, here's the top of the lineup, Brock Bockham. So 2-5-3 putouts to start this one. Bockham takes a first pitch ball. Mason Dennison heading out to pick up a ball that was hanging out behind the umpire. Not sure I missed that one. So Dennison on deck noticed it and helped him out. Wouldn't want Elizondo to be heading back on a foul ball pop-up and step on that. 1-0, and that one is laced into right field. Brock Bockham with another single, and he's 2 for 2 today. So Bockham, as the leadoff batter, has been a rock in this SaberDog lineup. Pair of singles to start the game for him. Mason Dennison, who was walked in the first inning, is now at the plate, a right-handed batter out of West Florida. He hit .236 at West Florida. He played high school baseball with Zach Lang, a pitcher here for the SaberDogs, so they reunite. He pops that one way up, skies it to shallow center, and coming in and calling everyone off is Spangler, and that is how the inning will come to a close. So 1 hit for the SaberDogs, no runs. They lead it 3-0 as we head to the 3rd inning right here on the SaberDogs Radio Network.
Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after-party following every SaberDogs Friday home game. Souris River Brewing is also available during games at Corbett Field. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Souris River Brewing, a North Dakota brewing company. Join the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs for their inaugural season of baseball in Minot. The fun starts June 1st and lasts all summer long. Head to Corbett Field for the all-new Aces Place Kids Zone, featuring fun games, prizes, activities, and so much more. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. Sleep Inn and Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Conveniently connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep Inn's Splashdown Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by calling 701-837-3100.
At Wings and Rings, game time just got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, our servers bring you fresh, never frozen wings. Choose traditional or boneless, along with personal touches like homemade blue cheese. And it doesn't stop there. Explore our menu for a variety of delicious food items, appetizers, salads, sandwiches and burgers, quesadillas, and more. Wings and Rings by Dakota Square for the best wings in Minot.
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224.
Hi, I'm Brock Balcom, and you're listening to the Sabre Dogs here on Sabre Dog Radio.
First batter up for Hub City. Pops out in foul territory. Justin Glover comes over to make the grab. And that's out number 1 here in the inning. So Colton Cox pops out to the first baseman in foul territory to bring up the top of the lineup, and Jesse Spangler. Spangler takes the first pitch. It's a strike from Ellefson with 1 out. Nobody on. Joe Guidry's on deck. Top of the third action. Sabre Dogs up 3-0 here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Count now 1-1 as that pitch misses high. Ellefson started off the game a little shakily with 2 consecutive walks, but then he struck out the next 3 batters and has been solid since then. Here's the 1-1. Check swing called strike on Jesse Spangler, who reached base with a walk in the first. So now the 1-2. Ellefson has started to pick up the pace on the mound for Souris Valley. Another check swing, but that pitch is inside. Count now even, 2-2. Guzman hit .349 and drove in 44 runs at Presentation College this last season. And here he is with a 2-2 count against Ellefson. Down 3-0. It's a real good piece of that one. It's drifting off into foul territory. Now slowing down and catching it on the foul line is Hunter Holland for out number 2. Good play and good tracking by Hunter Holland. The sun here is pretty intense as it starts to go down. But Holland was able to battle it off and make the play. Joe Guidry now at the plate. He was also walked back in the first inning in his first at-bat. His first plate appearance, that is. With 2 outs now. His team down by 3. First pitch misses. 1-0. And Guidry, out of Spring Hill College, swings in the next pitch and misses. 1-1. So Guidry back in the batter's box now. 1-1 count for Ellefson. Fouled off. Straight back. And Guidry now with a 1-2 count. Just had someone check in on Twitter from Lakeland, Florida. Thank you so much for joining us on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Once again, I'm Colin Holt, and you're listening on our multiple platforms, including ExpeditionLeague.tv, YouTube, and AM 1390, KRRZ. Foul ball into right field. Count still 1-2 for Guidry.
That foul ball is brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center, where they take pride in the quality of their work.
2 outs here, nobody on. Joe Guidry at the plate. Guidry in last night's game, the second game of the doubleheader, was 0 for 1. Now a 2-2 count on the pitch in the dirt from Ellefson. Guidry batting .240 this season. Back in the batter's box, he's a right-handed batter. Here's the 2-2 from Ellefson. And it's driven a long way down the left field line, but it slices foul. You got a good jump on that ball. 2-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Hub City trails the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs 3-0. Here's the 2-strike delivery from Ellefson. Tries to get him to chase up and away. Nothing doing for Guidry. And now the count goes full. Joe Guidry, right-hander. And he takes a walk there on a full count. That'll bring up Willie Lougeois. Lougeois is 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first. Two outs here now with a runner on for Lougeois. Pitch up and away, 1-0. Lougeois bat .365, 50 RBI in his college season. Set for the 1-0 delivery. Lougeois was 1 for 2 last night. This one is skied straight up. An infield pop-up. Brock Bockham comes over. Has to track underneath, but he makes the snag. And that is how the top of the third comes to a close. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Sabre Dogs all over this one so far on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network.
Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydro massage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, just ask.
Minot's new baseball team, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, have fun stuff planned all summer long at the beautifully remodeled Corbett Field. Single game tickets are on sale now for all home games. It all starts June 1st as the Sabre Dogs take on the Hub City Hotshots. The game is from 6:30 to 9:30, and the first 500 through the door will get a free magnet schedule. Miss North Dakota Lizzie Jensen will sing the national anthem, followed by a B-52 flyover. Tickets are going fast, so get yours at tickets.sourisvalleysaberdogs.com.
Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups.
I'm Justin Glover, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Batting leadoff in this inning for Souris Valley with a 3-0 lead is Hunter Holland, the right fielder. First pitch, he takes it for a strike, 0-1. Holland with a sacrifice hit in the first inning. to bring home the first run. As Brock Bockham came around to score. Next pitch is a ball, 1-1. Holland this season hitting .241 for the Sabre Dogs. Has appeared in all 8 games so far. Another called strike, 1-2. As we are here in the bottom of the third, I'm Cullen Holt. We welcome you back to the broadcast. That pitch just misses inside. Count goes even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hunter Holland out of Indiana River State College. He and Brock Bockham both joined this team very early on. That one is lifted to left field. Colton Cox is waiting underneath a few feet from the warning track, and he makes the play for out number 1. Here's Alex Hay playing behind the plate for the Sabre Dogs tonight. Hay was walked back in the first inning. And now here he is as a left-hander out of East Central Community College. Waiting for the first pitch from Reese. It's outside. A 1-0 count now. At ECCC, he hit .294, drove in 27 runs. That pitch in the dirt. 2-0 count. Corey Thompson told me before the season that he expected him to be really solid in the middle of the order for his squad this season. As Alex Hay drives that one right to second, Denzer scoops it up, makes the routine throw over to first, and that's out number 2 here in the bottom of the third. And here's E.J. Rennell. He's 2 for 3 on the season with a crucial base knock where he was brought around to score last night in a close one. And then his second hit in a Sabre Dog uniform was the first home run ever in franchise history, a 2-run homer over the left field wall. First pitch is a ball to Rennell, 1-0. He's a right-handed batter. Wearing number 1 for Souris Valley. Next pitch outside and in the dirt. Bragg Easton is on deck for the Sabre Dogs with 2 outs. Rennell hit .233 for Chattahoochee Valley, originally from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Check swing. Another pitch misses. Count now 3-0. So Rennell way ahead here. After that home run, looks like Reese didn't want to pitch to him. Now he delivers a strike. 3-1 on the strike looking for Rennell. He's obviously 1 for 1 in this game with that historic home run. Another check swing, and that one just catches the outside part of the zone. And the count now full after being 3-0 in favor of E.J. Rennell. Here's the payoff pitch to E.J. Rennell. He gets a piece of it, grounds it to short. Akome comes over to make the play, throws over to first, and 1-2-3 go the Sabre Dogs here in the bottom of the third. We'll be back with more Sabre Dog baseball right here on the Sabre Dog Radio Network, AM 1390, KRRZ.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let Forward Communication help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated radio marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can help reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
Olive Garden is the perfect place for your next group outing or party. Hosting an event, Olive Garden hits it out of the park with catering and large party-to-go orders. For all your favorite classic Italian recipes, visit Olive Garden in Minot, conveniently located adjacent to the Dakota Square Mall. Visit olivegarden.com or call 701-858-7311 to place your order today. Olive Garden is a proud partner of the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Are you a die-hard Sabre Dogs fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and Sabre Dogs apparel. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit.
I'm Ben Smith, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Once again in the press box at Corbett Field, Sabre Dogs holding a 3-0 lead as we head to the top of the fourth. Ty Denzer, Jacob Akome, and Anthony Guzman due up in this one for Hub City. Jesse Ellefson still on the mound for Souris Valley. Top of the fourth action here on AM 1390 KRRZ. Colin Holt back with you again from Corbett Field in Minot, North Dakota. Expedition League action continuing around the league. This will be the final game of a 3-game series between these two teams that the Sabre Dogs have already clinched with 2 games and a doubleheader yesterday. First pitch swinging strike for Denzer. So 0-1 count for him. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first inning. The 0-1 delivery, another wave and miss from Denzer. Count goes 0-2. Alex Hay catching behind the plate for Souris Valley, wearing their red tops today, which a lot of the players have told me is their favorite combination for the Sabre Dogs. Lots of Under Armour gear for them. That one's fouled off. To stay alive for Denzer, 0-2. Denzer out of the University of Kansas. Batting .194 coming into this game. That pitch outside, 1-2. Ty Denzer leads the Hub City Hotshots with 9 RBIs. The next closest player on the roster is Ujwa and Guidry. Both have 3. So he knows how to drive in runs for Hub City. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ellefson delivers. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by Hay. Now the count is even. Jacob Akome, who's also 0 for 1 with a strikeout, is on deck for the Hotshots. Corey Thompson, the manager for Souris Valley, coaches pitching. His assistant Trey Chambers coaches hitting for Souris Valley. There's a 2-2. Just misses the zone, and the count goes full now on the ball. Chambers and Thompson played college ball together. Great atmosphere here at Corbett Field on a sunny Sunday afternoon. It's definitely summertime. It's definitely baseball season, and that pitch misses inside on Denzer. He'll head down to first with a walk.
Now batting for the Hotshots, shortstop, Jacob Akame.
Akome will be at the plate now for Hub City. Jesse Ellefson has pitched 3 innings, allowed a total of 3 base runners, all of them on walks. And now there's a runner on first. Marcelo Terrazas once again heading down to the bullpen for the Sabre Dogs, just in case. Akome showed bunt, instead pulled it back and took a ball on the first pitch. Anthony Guzman now on deck. Akome is 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first inning against Ellefson. Mason Dennison playing real shallow, about 5 feet in from the infield dirt after Akome showed bunt. Justin Glover starting to creep in. Next pitch in the dirt, 2-0. Jacob Akome hit .194 with 16 RBI for Gateway Junior College. this last season. Lays down a bunt, but it goes foul on the first base side. 2-1 now, the count to Hakome. In the nightcap last night, he was 0 for 3. He's driven in an RBI this season for Hub City. Now with a runner on and the 2-1 count. Nobody out here top of the fourth. Sabre Dogs lead at 3-0, and that is a bunt that is going to be blooped softly down the first base line. Justin Glover came up to play it. Ellefson came off the mound, and so there was no one covering first. And that is the first hit of the game. It's going to be an infield single for Jacob Hakome. Now Alex Hayes is going to come in and come out onto the mound and check on his pitcher, Jesse Ellefson. The entire infield will come in as well. They just want to make sure everyone's on the same page after that little kerfuffle. So runners on first and second now for Anthony Guzman. Jesse Ellefson, no hits through 2 innings. Walked 3 batters, still on the mound to face Guzman, a left-handed batter. Anthony Guzman 0 for 1 with an unassisted put out by the first baseman back in the second inning. With nobody out, Josh Wannenberg is on deck for Hub City. Guzman at the plate. 0-1 count to him, wearing number 28 for Hub City in their gray threads today. And he is going to chop that one, and it'll roll foul into right field. Justin Glover comes over, scoops it up, puts it back into play, and gives it to Ellefson. Runners still at first and second. Coming into this game, Guzman was hitting 194 for Hub City. The 0-2 count now for him as he has attempted bunt and then now getting caught in a rundown between second and third. Ellefson comes over and the tag out is applied by Jack Schuler, and Ty Denzer is caught stealing for the first out of the inning. Great play by Jesse Ellefson. He checked the runner at second, noticed he was getting a large lead, and rather than trying to flip one to the second baseman or maybe even the shortstop, Jack Schuler, he kept the ball in his hand and ran off the back of the mound. And that froze up Ty Denzer in between the bases, allowing Ellefson to have more options. He just flipped it to his shortstop, who applied the tag, and that's out number 1. 0-2 count now for Guzman. And that pitch is going to hit Guzman, so he'll head down to first base, and runners at first and second now for Josh Wannenberg. Wannenberg is 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second inning. He struck out looking against Jesse Ellefson. One out here, top of the fourth. It's a 3-0 Sabre Dog lead. Alex Elizondo, the catcher, is on deck. Obviously, the double play ball is still an option. First pitch low, 1-0. The Sabre Dogs, all of them from the 1-hitter to the 9-hitter, and the pitchers that didn't pitch last night, as that pitch is a ball as well, 2-0. Everybody was fired up about those 2 wins. The home crowd came out and really impressed the players and coaches for the Sabre Dogs. And it inspired them to have a couple of great games, even with the weather being a bit spotty here in Minot. 1 out, 2-0 delivery. Called strike on Wannenberg. Hakome, the runner at second. Not quite as big of a lead as Denzer had. You think Hub City's probably learned their lesson. Ellefson handled that situation quite well and was able to catch Denzer stealing for the first out. That one's off the end of the bat. Lots of speed as it goes foul into the parking lot. Count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jesse Ellefson once again out of Montevallo University. He got into Minot just a few days before the team returned from their 6-game road trip, so he's well rested for this start. Out of North Fort Myers, Florida. Will be a senior at Montevallo. And that one's chopped to short. They'll flip to second for one. The relay to first is going to get Wannenberg heading down to first, and that's a double play for the SaberDog defense to end the inning. Top of the fourth comes to a close. One hit on the inning for Hub City. It's 3-0 SaberDogs as we continue to move along here on the SaberDogs Radio Network.
At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design. Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. Give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham, designed for a better hotel stay. The Souris Valley SaberDogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League.
I'm Bragg Easton, and you're listening to SaberDogs Baseball on the radio.
Back here at Corbett Field, Bragg Easton leads off the inning for Souris Valley. First pitch fouls it off first base side. So 0-1 to Easton. Jack Schuler and Justin Glover also scheduled to bat here in the bottom of the fourth. The SaberDogs are up 3-0 over Hub City. Here on the SaberDogs Radio Network, I'm Cullen Holt. That pitch is outside, 1-1. Three runs for the SaberDogs in the first inning. They jumped on the Hub City defense early. Bragg Easton gives that one a ride to straightaway center, having to run quite a bit to get to it is Spangler, but he catches it over his shoulder, and that's out number one here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Jack Schuler. Schuler's 0 for 1. Grounded out to short back in the first inning. Schuler, a right-handed batter, wearing number 4 for the SaberDogs out of Bucknell University. He appeared in 10 games for Bucknell. He was usually a pinch runner or defensive replacement. Played in the Texas Collegiate League last summer. First pitch to him. Misses, 1-0. Originally from Frisco, Texas. Just finished his freshman season at Bucknell University, that is, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on for Schuler. Justin Glover, the first baseman, waiting in the on-deck circle. And now Schuler gives that one a lift to left field. And going back and watching it go over the wall in left field is the left fielder, Colton Cox. And Jack Schuler delivers the second home run in SaberDogs history with a solo home run to left center. And it's 4-0 SaberDogs now here in the bottom of the fourth. Jack Schuler's first home run in a SaberDog uniform. They hadn't hit one out until today, and then E.J. Rennell got the party started, and Jack Schuler follows it up with a solo shot of his own. Here's Justin Glover at the plate with the bases clear and a 4-0 lead. Glover's 0 for 1. Grounded out to second. 1 out. Takes the first pitch low. 1-0 count. Chauncey Callier is on deck. Jack Schuler still getting congratulated in the Sabre Dog dugout for that one. That's an off-speed pitch that misses outside. 2-0 count. Justin Glover from Eckerd College, originally from Clearwater, Florida. Chops the 2-0 pitch foul. Now 2-1. He was one of the first players to arrive in Minot, obviously other than Aaron Kern, who's a Minot State guy. A pitcher for the Sabre Dogs. Glover led this team in RBI coming into this series. Swings at that one. Just got a piece of it to foul it off around home plate. 2-2. He hit .301 with 9 RBI in 14 starts for Eckerd College this season. Just finished up his sophomore campaign. 2-2 count with 1 out, nobody on. Anthony Reese still on the mound for Hub City. Reese's pitch misses the spot. Up, and away. So now the count goes full. Tradition at Corbett Field when there's a full count. Most of the fans stand up. And that pitch is inside, so the fans at Corbett Field got what they wanted. And that's Justin Glover getting a free pass down to first base with Chauncey Callier coming up to the plate.
Now batting for the Sabre Dogs from
Callier is 0 for 1. Ground out to second in inning number 2. Chauncey, a right-handed batter. Stands in there and fouls off the first pitch in the dirt behind home plate.
Chauncey Callier.
Anthony Reese so far for Hub City. 3.1 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks in 17 batters faced. Callier takes that pitch inside for a called strike 0-2. And Glover pops that one over the head of the pitcher for Hub City and into the outfield for a base hit. And now, number 21, Connor Franco will hit at the top of the lineup for the Sabre Dogs. He takes over for Brock Bockham, who currently is in the dugout with his foot taped up. He stole second base and then was shaken up after that, remained in the game, but now Connor Franco, the Riverside, California native, is at the plate for him at the top of the lineup. Franco takes the first pitch. It misses for a ball. 1-0. 1 out with a runner on first and second for Franco. Connor Franco from William Jessup University. Went to Martin Luther King High School in Riverside, California. Had a good campaign there. He grounds out to second. Flip to second for 1, and the relay to first gets Connor Franco caught in a double play to end the inning. And the Sabre Dogs will lead it 4-0 as we head to inning number 5 here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network, AM 1390, KRRZ.
Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information.
Play ball! Baseball is back in Minot. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs is Minot's newest summer attraction. Starting June 1st, the Sabre Dogs will bring affordable family fun to newly renovated Corbett Field and become the new summer hangout spot for all ages. Opening weekend is right around the corner. Get your tickets to see all the entertainment, including Miss North Dakota, a B-52 flyover, recording artist Leslie Wyman, and more. Visit SourisValleySaberDogs.com for more information. Get your tickets while supplies last. Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, when it comes to fun, the sky's the limit.
Sabre Dog Nation, let's get social. Tweet me at @thecullinator34 on Twitter and tell me where you're listening from today. Your message might just get read on air. Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after-party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game. Welcome back. Corbett Field, where the Sabre Dogs have a 4-0 lead over the Hub City Hotshots. Ellison's first pitch to the leadoff batter of this inning, Alex Elizondo, is fouled off. 0-1 count now to Elizondo, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. Here's the 0-1 delivery from Ellefson, outside. Elizondo, Colton Cox, and Jesse Spangler. The batters due up here in the 5th inning. Elizondo with a pitch inside. He's able to jam up on it. Foul it off into right field. 1-2 count now for Elizondo. Colton Cox, who is 0 for 1, is in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Ellefson. Misses. 2-2. Four nothing Sabre Dogs lead here in the top of the 5th. Ellefson still on the mound for the Sabre Dogs. And Mason Dennison a diving attempt to stop that one, but it goes through into left field for a base hit for Elizondo. And a leadoff knock to put him on first here in the top of the 5th. Here's Colton Cox at the plate, 0 for 1, as he popped out to first base back in the 3rd inning. Showing bunt early here is Cox. He showed bunt in his last at bat. Couldn't get a piece of that one. That'll be a strike, 0-1. Souris Valley wearing red jerseys on a Sunday, much like Tiger Woods. Going with the red polo on Sundays, trying to finish off this series. Looking for a series sweep. They got 2 wins against Hub City yesterday. Once again, Marcelo Terrazas making the long trek to the right field bullpen for Souris Valley. Ellefson continuing his work. This is a bunt laid down to Dennison. He goes straight to second for 1. No throw over to first, but they get the leadoff runner. So Cox is over at first base. Jesse Ellefson remains on the mound, this time to face Jesse Spangler, the top of the lineup. Jesse Spangler out of Presentation College. He's 0 for 1 with a walk in the first. Flew out to right field in his last at bat. Takes the first pitch, low. 1 ball, no strikes. Joe Guidry is on deck with 1 out. And a runner on, top of the 5th action. Sabre Dogs up 4-zip. The 1-0. That pitch misses. Hub City with someone moving around in their bullpen. Jordan Rodriguez, the left-handed pitcher from Minot State. Right here in the hometown of the Sabre Dogs. He and Aaron Kern were chatting a little bit before the first pitch of this one. That one's lifted to left field, but a routine play made there by Chauncey Callier. So now 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Runner on first for Joe Guidry.
And Guidry has been walked in both plate appearances so far. Jesse Ellefson with 4 walks, 5 strikeouts so far, facing 18 batters. He's allowed 2 hits. No runs yet, as that one is skipping foul in the left field foul territory. 2 outs, 0-1 count now for Guidry. Connor Franco now playing second base as he replaced Brock Baucom in the top of the order hitting. We're hoping that Baucom is okay. He's been the leadoff batter and a really solid cornerstone for this lineup for the Sabres. Next 1-1 now the count. Get that in the box. Dubois is on deck if Guidry can get through this at bat. And with the left, the tough play for Jack as he comes over. He makes the ground, and that is how the top of the 5th comes to a close. It's a 4-1, and we'll be back with more here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network.
The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs for their inaugural season of baseball in Minot. The fun starts and lasts all summer long. Head to Corbett Field, the new Aces Place Kids Zone, featuring fun games, activities, and so much more. Sabre Dogs comes to fun, sky's the limit. Sleep In Minot is the place to book your stay. Connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep In has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy the deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep In's downtown Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by calling 701-877-3100.
And Wings and Rings got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, bring you fresh wings. Choose precision or boneless, along with personal touches like homemade blue cheese. And it doesn't stop there. Explore our menu for a variety of delicious appetizers, salads, sandwiches, and burgers, quesadillas, and more.
Mason takes the first pitch in the bottom of the 5th for a strike. 0-1 to him. The Sabre Dogs lead it 4-0. I'm on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mason Dennison chopped that one foul to the left of third base. And to the West Florida. Dennison, Holland, the batters due up. Mason Dennison is 0 for 1, flew out to center field and walked in the first inning. Here's the 0-2 to Dennison. He takes that one outside, 1-2. We've had listeners check in from all over on social media. The most recent is checking in from Frisco, Texas. We appreciate all of us. Dennison puts a little flare out in the right field that's going to drop in base hit. Just a bit inside of the line in right field. On first base. Nobody out now from Hunter Hollins at bat. And Holland 0 for 1 with a sacrifice hit in the first to bring in a run. Sacrifice for Holland. The official scorebook. Puts it. Hunter Holland takes the pitch. It's a ball. Now Holland still at the plate. Mason scurries to third base. Flashes a look there. Still movement in the Hub City bullpen. Another pick-off attempt now. Mason Dennison at first. He's back safely. We're being told that it's Jordan Rodriguez warming up. And that is fair, just inside third base. Hunter puts one into the corner, bounces oddly off the wall, which is going to allow Mason Dennis to score. And we got a double now for Hunter Harland, and the Sabre Dogs lead 5-0. And the offense continues to roll here in this Souris Valley. They came into this series against Hub City averaging 7 runs a game, and they've not disappointed in front of their home throw so far. Alex Hay with the runner on second, a 5 lead, and nobody out. Alex Hay, 0-1. Ground out second in the third inning, walk on first. Jay Rennell on deck to hit the first home run in Sabre Dogs history, the first yard. They fell off the end of the bat, backing into the parking lot. 1-1 count now. Alex Hay stands here facing Anthony Reese for Hub City. The 1-1, up and away, 2-1. Reese has pitched 4 innings, allowed 7 hits. Here we are, the 5-0 lead for Souris. Swing for Alex Hay. Count now 3-1 as that pitch misses. Hay still at the plate, ahead in the count, 3-1. Hunter Holland building that pitch is in there for a ball strike, count now full. Rennell on deck, Bragg Easton in the hole. Now Alex Hay asks for time and is granted it, steps out of the batter's box. Now a full payoff pitch to Hay. Misses outside, and Hay heads down to first base. So runners on first and second for E.J. Rennell. Rennell has had him himself today. Ground ball to the shortstop. Back in the third inning, and of course, who can forget in the fourth inning? Taking a victory lap after hitting a 2-run shot over the left field wall. First home run in Sabre history. And here comes the relief pitcher for Hub City. Rodriguez. He went to run onto the field. Now he's turning back and heading back to the bullpen. I'm not necessarily sure I've seen that before. Corey Thompson's not happy about it. He comes out to talk to the umpire about the pitch was down to the field and then reversing course and heading back to the bullpen. So, nonetheless, Anthony Reese will remain on the mound. Having 4 innings and allowed 7 hits and walked 4. And Rennell will be at the plate to face Reese. Warming up once again is Rodriguez with hot shots. Rennell fouled off. Actually fouled it off himself. So 0-1 Rennell. Rodriguez is a left-handed pitcher. Again, he attends Minot State. So he and Aaron Kern will real good guys. A season that was a lot of shoveling snow for them as they had trouble getting games in. A month winner behind it. Now trying to steal 2 bases over the Sabre Dogs, and they're successful at both, which means Alex Hay will be down at second, and Hunter will be at third. E.J. Rennell with a 1-1 count now. As the runners advance, good aggressive run in Souris Valley. They've stolen 23 bases so far coming into this game. Added a few more here in the middle. 2 balls, 1 strike on the pitch missed by Reese. Brad Easton, nobody out. Rennell's a right-handed batter as he takes that one in the dirt for 3-1 count. Brad Easton is a left-handed batter. They've got a lefty warming up on the mound, so I'm assuming we wanted the righty to face Rennell and the lefty to come in for Brad Easton. I think there was a miscommunication, and that's why Rodriguez went running off onto the mound, and that one is going to go just foul on the base for Fennell. So the count in full for EJ. Easton is over 1 that is. Reached base on error in the first. And Rennell set for the payoff pitch. And he drives one to right center. Both outfielders kicking. It's off the wall. Hunter Holland comes in to score. Alex Hay being waved home. Heading to third is EJ Rennell. Going for the inside of the park. He's going to slide in. Standing. EJ Rennell with 2 home runs in this game. One of them is an inside the park homer on at Corbett Field. The speed on EJ Rennell. Just exciting to watch. He drove that thing to right center when many would have been jogging, thinking they just hit one over the wall. He's on an head sprint, maybe the fastest guys in the league, and legged out a 4-bagger to make it 8-0 Sabre Dog. The fifth, still no outs, and that will bring Rodriguez in from the bullpen. We're waiting for an official spot on what jersey it is, but we believe it to be Rodriguez as he takes the mound. That will do it for the starting pitcher for Hub City. Anthony Reese went 4 innings. He allowed 8 earned runs on 8 hits. He walked 4 and did not hit a strikeout. And Jordan Rodriguez will begin to warm up for Hub City. And we'll be back to the pitcher on the mound. 8-0 Sabre Dogs inside the park homer by EJ Rennell when we return.
There's a reason Sabre Central has been #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIMD certified design process. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always winning. Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydro massage, and their kids' daycare. Ask for advanced sports fitness also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours. Call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, just ask.
Minot's new baseball team, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, have fun stuff all long at the beautifully remodeled Corbett Field. Single game tickets are on sale now for all home games. It all starts June 1st as the Sabre Dogs take on the City Hot Shots. Games to 9:30, and then the 500 through the door will get a free magnet schedule. Miss North Dakota Lizzie Jensen will sing the national anthem, followed by a BV.
I'm Alex Hay, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Brad Easton leading off against the new pitcher. We're still in the bottom of the 5th. 4 runs have already been put up. EJ Rennell with an inside the park 3-run home run. And Easton takes the second pitch for a strike, 1-1 now. Brad Easton, out of Davis and Elkins College, will be transferring to USC Beaufort. He gets hit by that pitch and heading first. He'll be playing Josh Alley, who started the first game of the series. Both of them transferring into USC Beaufort for the 2018-19 year. From Davis and Elkins and from USC Lancaster. Jack Schuler now at the plate with a runner on first and nobody out. Schuler had a solo home run in his last at bat. He's 1 for 2 today. Pitch in the dirt. Easton heads back to first base, though. 1-0 count now to Jack Schuler. Justin Glover up. Schuler steps in the batter's box as a right, facing the lefty Rodriguez. Grounds it foul and a great one-handed snag by Trey Chambers there in the third base box. There's a little innovation from the crowd here at Corbett Field. Jack Schuler gets set for the 1-1 with Bragg Easton on first. And he drives that one between second and third in the field. And that's a single for Jack Schuler. So runs on first and second for the first baseman Justin Glover, who's had a 0 for 1 day with a walk in the 4th inning. So Jack Schuler with a single. And Glover at the plate. It's an 8-0 Sabre lead. Here in the 5th, facing a new player, a new pitcher in Jordan Rodriguez, a Minot State guy, originally from Crystal Lake, Illinois. Glover's set for the first pitch with Chauncey Callier on deck. Pitch is low. One-0 count now. Justin Glover out of Eckerd College. Takes the 1-0 to put the count at 2-0. That pitch low and away. Glover was replaced at first base last night by Bragg Easton, though he played in the first game yesterday. And this one he skies to shallow left. Coming out to get it is Hakome. And that is the first out of the bottom of the 5th. 4 runs worth of damage has already been done. And now Chauncey Callier with 1 out and 2 runners on will step up to the plate. Callier having himself a 1 for 2 day with a single in the 4th. Right-handed batter to face the lefty Rodriguez. Takes the first pitch low. 1-0 count. Nobody else warming up for Hub City. Jesse Ellefson presumably will be pitching again for the Sabre Dogs after having a rough first inning. And then this one is lifted to left field, tracking it out onto the warning track, making the grab and getting the throw back in before Bragg Easton can advance is the left fielder Colton Cox. So a fly out to left is the second out from Chauncey Callier. So Connor Franco, who replaced Brock Bockham, becomes the 9th batter to hit in this 5th inning for the Sabre Dogs. He's a left-handed hitter. He's 0 for 1, hit into a 4-6-3 double play in the 4th inning. First pitch outside. Connor Franco out of William Jessup University. He did not play in a single game for them as a freshman, so my guess is he will utilize his red shirt. Another soft one to the second baseman, Denzer. He scoops it up and makes the routine play for out number 3. Well, the tooth has come on here between the 5th and 6th innings, as is tradition here at Corbett Field. To clean off home plate, brought to you by Kemet Dental. We head to the 6th inning. It's 8-0 Sabre Dogs here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. We'll be right back.
Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including including Homesteader's variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274. Located at 2501 Elk Drive in Minot, a trip to Homesteaders is sure to be a home run for the entire family.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let Forward Communication help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated radio marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can help reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
Olive Garden is the perfect place for your next group outing or party. Hosting an event, Olive Garden hits it out of the park with catering and large party-to-go orders. For all your favorite classic Italian recipes, visit Olive Garden in Minot, conveniently located adjacent to the Dakota Square Mall. Visit olivegarden.com or call 701-858-7311.
This is Chase Evans, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Top of the sixth action here on Sabre Dogs Radio. Marcelo Terrazas, the new pitcher for Souris Valley, takes over for the starter Jesse Ellefson. Delivers a strike in his first pitch to the leadoff batter Willie Loujois here in this inning. So an 0-1 count to Loujois. Terrazas, a right-handed pitcher. That's a ball, 1-1. Marcelo played at Lyon College this last year, originally from La Quinta, California. That pitch is low, 2-1. He pitched 8 innings worth of work for Lyon in 2018. He had a 5-1 record and was both a starter and a bullpen guy for them. A 2-1 count, and that one is given a ride to right field, having to chase back and have it hop once in fair territory and then over the wall as Hunter Holland is watching. So a ground rule double to lead off the inning for Willie Loujois. Ty Denzer now at the plate. Loujois now 1 for 3. And Denzer, who has had an 0 for 1 day, strikeout in the first and a walk back in the fourth. Left-handed batter to face the righty Marcelo Terrazas. That pitch outside. 1-0 count now to Denzer. On deck is Jacob Hakome. Top of the sixth action, 8-0 Sabre Dog lead. I'm Colin Holt. The 1-0 misses the mark. 2-0 now the count to Denzer. Corey Thompson said the one thing that stood out to him about Marcelo Terrazas was his composure on the mound. Nothing really seems to rattle Marcelo. And he's been great in relief for the Sabre Dogs so far. Delivers a strike there on a 2-0 count. So now 2-1 to Denzer. Runner on second, nobody out, top of the sixth. 8-0 Sabre Dog lead. Denzer stands in there for the 2-1. That's a called strike, lower part of the zone. Denzer in game number 2 last night was 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. Now a 2-2 count against Marcelo Terrazas with a runner on second. Gets a piece of it but fouls it off. Up and over the grandstand into the parking lot. So the count remains 2-2 as he battles that one off. Terrazas pitching in relief for the Sabre Dogs. The 2-2 delivery just misses, and the count is now full for Terrazas. Sabre Dog starter Jesse Ellefson went 5 innings, didn't allow a run, let 2 hits slide and walked 4, but struck out 5 batters out of 20 that he faced. Full count payoff pitch for Marcelo Terrazas, swing and a miss for Ty Denzer.
and that's the first out of the inning. A strikeout victim already for Marcelo Terrazas, the second batter he has faced in this game.
Now batting shortstop,
Jacob Akome at the plate now for Hub City, a right-hander. Akome has had a 1-for-2 day, strikeout and a single. That pitch misses low. Anthony Guzman on deck with one out. 1-0 count now to Akome. Check swing, called strike two, or strike one that is. 1-1 count. Terrazas this season has appeared in 2 games, pitched 9.1 innings, allowed 15 hits and 10 earned runs, but he inherited a really bad situation in a tough game for the Sabre Dogs in which they used him probably a lot longer than they should have, as that one is grounded to short. Schuler comes in to make the play, throws over to Glover, and that is out number 2. Marcelo Terrazas had to replace the Sabre Dogs starting pitcher who was having a rough outing, and because of the short bullpen on a doubleheader day, the Sabre Dogs coaching staff decided to leave him in there. He pitched quite a few innings and was able to save the bullpen in a blowout loss for Souris Valley. And because of that, they were able to turn things around, got some good pitching, and right now their record is 5-3. They're tied for second in the league, and Marcelo Terrazas, though he allowed 10 earned runs, was a key part of this season just in that game. First pitch now to Guzman, a swinging strike, 0-1 with 2 outs. Runner on second for Hub City. They have yet to score a run, down 8-0 here in the top of the 6th. Facing the left-hander, Guzman. And that one is popped up. 1 hopper, 2 hopper now to the shortstop, Schuler. And the throw over to first is scooped up by Justin Glover. And that is how the top of the 6th comes to a close. It's 8-0 Sabre Dogs here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. And we like the sound of that.
Are you a die-hard Sabre Dogs fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and Sabre Dogs apparel. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design. Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. Give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham. Designed for a better hotel stay.
I'm Steven Skaggs, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
30 seconds starting now, Ace.
Sabre Dog Baseball continues here on the Sabre Dog Radio Network. I'm Cullen Holt, coming at you live on the Sabre Dogs YouTube channel, ExpeditionLeague.tv, and of course, our good friends at AM 1390 KRRZ in Minot. Got a dance-off going on down on the field as Mason Dennison is getting set to take his at-bat. Corbett Field has been rocking on a Sunday evening, and the Sabre Dogs have been entertaining their home fans. 8 runs through 5 innings so far, and Mason Dennison, Hunter Holland, and Alex Hay are due up in this inning. Dennison takes the first pitch. It's low. First ball of the at-bat. Dennison is 1 for 2 with a walk in the first, a single in the fifth. Pitch outside, 2-0. Mason Dennison out of West Florida. That pitch misses the zone as well, so now way ahead in the count is Dennison, 3-0. That's a called strike. 3-1 now to Dennison. Hunter Holland on deck. He's having a 1 for 2 day with an RBI. And Dennison drills that one right at the third baseman, Lujois, who can't handle it. Goes off his glove, and Dennison will be safe at first on an error. E3 is how that'll go in the scorebook. Hunter Holland will be at the plate. He's got an RBI already today. Now a runner on first with nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth. Hunter Holland out of IRSC. 30 RBIs and 10 stolen bases there this season. That's a strike on the delivery to Holland. No balls, 1 strike. Alex Hay on deck. Throw over to first. Mason Dennison gets back safely. Bottom of the sixth. Thank you again for being with us across our various platforms. Pitch outside. 1-1 the count to Hunter Holland. Holland is a right-handed batter. Rodriguez still on the mound for Hub City, a lefty. And Holland lines out to the second baseman, Denzer, who throws over to first to complete the double play as Mason Dennison was headed down to second, thinking that was going to be a base hit. So now a double play on the line out from Hunter Holland. And Alex Hay will be at the plate, a left-handed batter. 2 outs here, bottom of the sixth. 8-zip, the Sabre Dogs are up. E.J. Rennell, who has had 2 home runs already in this game, one of them being inside the park, is on deck. The fans would sure love it if Alex Hay could reach safely and get Rennell back to the plate. He's been doing good things today. 1-1 count now to Alex Hay. Catcher for the Sabre Dogs tonight. And that one is driven to center, but directly at Spangler, who makes the routine catch, and that will end the 6th inning here at Corbett Field. We'll head to the 7th. Coming up right here on the Sabre Dogs Network, I'm Cullen Holt, and I'll see you on the other side of this break.
The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League. Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information.
Play ball! Baseball is back in Minot. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs is Minot's newest summer attraction. Starting June 1st, the Sabre Dogs will bring affordable family fun to newly renovated Corbett Field and become the new summer hangout spot for all ages. Opening weekend is right around the corner. Get your tickets to see all the entertainment, including Miss North Dakota, a B-52 flyover, recording artist Leslie Wyman, and more. Visit SourisValleySaberDogs.com for more information. Get your tickets while supplies last. Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, when it comes to fun, the sky's the limit.
Hi, this is Cameron Armstrong. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Marcelo Terrazas continuing to pitch for Souris Valley here as we enter the 7th inning. It's an 8-0 Sabre Dogs lead. You're listening to Cullen Holt on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network, AM 1390 KRRZ. the YouTube channel. Just search Souris Valley Sabre Dogs on YouTube, and also expeditionleague.tv if you're looking for a video stream. Due up in the inning for Hub City, Josh Wannenberg, Alex Elizondo, and Colton Cox, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. And Wannenberg will step to the plate. 0 for 2 day, including grounding into a double play in the 4th. Here we are in the 7th inning. The sun has started to set. It's a beautiful, picturesque Midwest evening. And a right-handed batter facing the righty, Marcelo Terrazas, in his 2nd inning of work, in relief of Jesse Ellefson. First pitch right down the heart of the strike zone, called strike 1. Wannenberg has played multiple positions for Hub City this year. He was 0 for 2 in the nightcap of yesterday's doubleheader. Gets up underneath that one to pop it foul behind home plate. Backing out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. The leadoff batter of this inning, Josh Wannenberg. Next pitch to him on the 0-2, outside 1-2. Wannenberg, a freshman at New Mexico. Bats right, throws right. 1-2 count against Marcelo Terrazas. That's a called strike 3, and down goes Wannenberg. Another strikeout victim for Marcelo Terrazas. And that is Terrazas' 2nd strikeout in as many innings. Here's Alex Elizondo, the catcher for Hub City. One out, nobody on for Elizondo. That pitch is low, 1-0. And Terrazas, one of the nicest guys you will meet. Corey Thompson pointed out his collectiveness on the mound, and it's been seen already in some tough situations that he's inherited. As the count goes 2-0 to Elizondo. That pitch in the dirt gets away from Alex Hay. So now the count 3-0. Corey Thompson gestures to Marcelo to just keep doing what he's doing, trying to hit those spots. He knows his plan of attack against Alex Elizondo, and he's going to try and execute it, despite having a 3-0 count. Delivers a called strike there. Good pitch on the 3-0, now 3-1. On deck is Colton Cox. Cox at the plate. After this at bat. And that pitch misses the spot for Marcelo Terrazas, which means Alex Elizondo will be heading down to first. So a 1-out walk for Terrazas. No movement as of right now in the Souris Valley bullpen. A couple guys getting loose, but nobody throwing yet. Here's the 9-spot hitter, Colton Cox at the plate. 0 for 2 day with a fielder's choice that he hit into in the 5th. Big cut at the first pitch from Terrazas. He comes up empty-handed, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 delivery now to Colton Cox. That's a called strike 2 with 1 out. Cox was 0 for 2 in Game 2 of the doubleheader yesterday. He's hitting 138. He battles here to get that one foul. Justin Glover's going to run out of room over on the first base side. One hop off the top of the concession stand. Kid with a glove makes a great grab over on the concourse area. And he's going to get a little standing ovation from the crowd. Here's the 0-2 Colton Cox, Jesse Spangler, the leadoff batter, waiting on deck. Terrazas delivers, and that one is chopped fair down the third base line and into the corner. Having to run a long way to get there is Callier. And now being held up at third is Elizondo. So a double for Colton Cox at the bottom of the lineup. Marcelo Terrazas gets a pat on the back from Alex A. as he tries to get the last 2 outs of this inning. Here we are in the top of the 7th. It's 8-0 Sabre Dogs. After the Cox double, here's Jesse Spangler. Spangler gets set for the first pitch as a right-handed batter facing the righty Terrazas. Big swing on the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 delivery from Terrazas. Facing Jesse Spangler. Spangler off the end of the bat, slices it into foul territory. Out and into the Burdick Expressway to the right of Corbett Field. Spangler today, 0 for 2, was walked in the first inning. That was when Jesse Ellefson was trying to find a rhythm. He ended up finding it. Had himself a nice start through 5 innings. Terrazas delivers the 0-2. Above the zone, 1-2 goes the count. Joe Guidry on deck, who has walked in both of his at-bats to start the game. And now an off-speed pitch, an inside pitch that's fouled off by Jesse Spangler. Corey Thompson appeared to like that stuff from Marcelo Terrazas. A little bit of a different look that we haven't seen yet. Curving away from a right-handed batter on the changeup. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Terrazas delivers a fastball this time, and this one is driven to left field. And watching it go over the wall out there in left field is Chauncey Callier, and that is a 3-run home run for Jesse Spangler. And it is now 8-3 Sabre Dogs, the first runs of the game for Hub City. And now as Corey Thompson, you think back to the game against the Sasquatch where you led it 7-1. Ended up losing that game by a final of 9-8. So once again, a big lead for the Sabre Dogs late in the game. And they're going to have to manage their bullpen well to get through this one and try to get a series sweep. Marcelo Terrazas remains on the mound, this time to face Joe Guidry after the 3-run home run by Jesse Spangler. First pitch to Guidry is a strike, 0-1. Next delivery on the 0-1. Guidry swings at it, gets a piece of the low pitch, fouls it back, bouncing into the Hub City dugout. 1 out here, top of the 7th, a 5-run Sabre Dog lead that was 8 runs at the start of this inning. That was until Jesse Spangler came to the plate. Now Willie Loujois on deck. That pitch misses outside. 1-2. Standing in there for the 1-2 pitch. Check swing outside. Count goes even 2-2. Spangler last night was 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Terrazas delivers a fastball. Lots of heat on that one. Just getting a piece of it to push it foul back behind home plate is Guidry. Joe Guidry last night was 0 for 1, scored a run and was walked. Here's the 2-2, and that one is driven just foul. It goes left of third base. For Guidry, steps back into the box now.
Fans, once again, stick around after
Willie Lougeois, who's 1 for 3 with a strikeout in the first inning, waiting on deck for his chance to face probably Marcelo Terrazas. Still no one throwing in the Souris Valley bullpen. 1 out, nobody on for Joe Guidry. Terrazas has allowed a 3-run home run, and that one is chopped to third. Dennison going back to get it. Makes the play, throws over to Glover. Was it in time? Yes, it was. So that's out number 2. Getting Guidry by a hair as he headed down to first. 6-3 put out for the Sabre Dogs, Willie Lougeois. And now the umpire has just ejected what appears to be Joe Guidry as he headed back to the dugout. That's the second ejection victim that the home plate umpire has gotten in this game. First it was the Hub City manager. Now it's Lougeois, and the Hub City assistant coach wants an explanation, as well he should. So now the Hub City manager is going to have to make some sort of a substitution. Here's Willie Lougeois. After Joe Guidry was tossed from the game, here comes the substitution. We'll see if we get word up here in the press box who that's going to be. We won't obviously see them until the hot shots go on defense. 2 outs here for Lougeois. Nobody on. Lougeois had a 1 for 3 day. He struck out in the first. Had a double in his last at bat. That was in the 6th inning. Here we are in the top of the 7th. It's 8-3. You're watching or listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on AM 1390 KRRZ. Souris Valley Sabre Dogs on YouTube and ExpeditionLeague.tv. Now the Hub City substitution has been made. Still waiting for word on who that's going to be, but Joe Guidry will have to be replaced after an ejection. The umpire's been quick with the ejections already in this game. The Expedition League umpiring crew obviously as brand new as the league is. And now with an 8-3 ball game in which the Sabre Dogs lead, here's Willie Lougeois. Top of the 7th, 3 runs already scored for Hub City, 2 outs. Marcelo Terrazas delivers to Lougeois. Fouled off behind home plate. There with the covered grandstands at Corbett Field. The ball goes up on that roof and rolls back into fair territory. Corey Thompson, usually the one designated to make the play on that. Made a great catch yesterday, tipped his cap to the crowd, and this one is given a ride to left field. This could be gone if it's fair, and it's foul. Willie Lougeois making great contact, but a little bit off on the accuracy. No balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball to left field. Long foul ball. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Marcelo Terrazas on the mound for Souris Valley. And that one is ripped to left. Once again, foul, this time just by a few feet. Would have been a extra base hit if it had been fair. So yet again, we have an 0-2 count at the plate for Willie Lougeois. Ty Denzer is on deck if Lougeois can reach safely. That pitch low and outside. Trying to get Lougeois to chase, 1-2. Top of the 7th action on AM 1390 KRRZ. Lougeois takes the next pitch, another ball, 2-2. Lougeois out of Saddleback Junior College, 50 RBIs. A great season for them as he continues his collegiate career. Just his freshman season, he'll probably end up somewhere and do some damage at a higher level. Now a full count as that pitch misses for Marcelo Terrazas. Sabre Dog fans getting excited. This could be the final out of the 7th inning. Then it'll be 7th inning stretch time. And that pitch just misses the zone and headed down to first as Willie Lajoie. So a 2-out walk now for Hub City. Here's Ty Denzer playing second base for Hub City tonight. He's had himself an 0 for 2 night with a walk in the 4th, pair of strikeouts. Jacob Akome is on deck if Denzer can continue to keep the rally alive for Hub City. First pitch to Denzer, swing and a miss. Left-handed batter facing the righty Marcelo Terrazas. Now no movement in the Souris Valley bullpen. No balls and a strike to Denzer. The University of Kansas Jayhawk at the plate. That pitch outside, swung on missed by Ty Denzer. Souris Valley offensively loves to play selflessly. I remember yesterday a sacrifice bunt, advanced a runner to second. The entire Souris Valley dugout came out to congratulate the batter. That was Brock Bockham. They get excited about plays like that, sacrificing for the greater good of the team. That pitch misses outside, 1-2 to Ty Denzer. That's the kind of stuff that Corey Thompson teaches. Those are the kinds of things that are written on the messages, on the right boards, in the dugout for Souris Valley. They preach that kind of aggressive, selfless offense, lots of stolen bases. Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Denzer, and Alex Hay wants to chat this one over with Marcelo Terrazas. Now the bullpen catcher making his way over to the Sabre Dog bullpen. Should be Ben Smith, who's caught a couple games for Souris Valley. 2-2 count. Alex Hay back behind the plate. Marcelo Terrazas set again. No movement in the Hub City bullpen. Both teams have used 2 pitchers so far. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Backing out of the stadium here at Corbett Field. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first for Denzer. Top of the 7th. It's a 5-run lead for Souris Valley. And that pitch goes over the glove of Alex Hay as he stood up to try to catch the rising pitch from Marcelo Terrazas and advancing to second easily. With a stolen base for Hub City is Lajoie.
All right, fans on your feet. 2 outs and a ball.
Full count now for Marcelo Terrazas facing Ty Denzer in this one. Jacob Akome waiting on deck. Terrazas is set, payoff pitch, still wing and a miss, and down goes Ty Denzer. So Marcelo Terrazas struggled a little bit, allowed a 3-run home run, 3 runs in the top of the 7th for Hub City. But the Sabre Dogs lead it 8-3 at 7th inning stretch time here at Corbett Field. We'll be back with more for you right here on the Sabre Dog Radio Network.
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydro massage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, Just ask.
Minot's new baseball team, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, have fun stuff planned all summer long at the beautifully remodeled Corbett Field. Single game tickets are on sale now for all home games. It all starts June 1st as the Sabre Dogs take on the Hub City Hotshots. The game is from 6:30 to 9:30, and the first 500 through the door will get a free magnet schedule.
This is Ryan Miller, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball.
And we head to the bottom of the 7th. Sabre Dogs with an 8-3 lead, a 3-run home run, the first runs of the game for Hub City in the top of the 7th against Marcelo Terrazas. E.J. Rennell leads this one off. He's had an awesome day with 2 home runs, one of them inside the park on a 2-for-3 effort for him. First pitch taken for strike 1. Rodriguez remains on the mound for Hub City. And the 0-1 count now to E.J. Rennell. Swings at that one, it's fair. Diving stop made by Loujois at third. Throws over to first and gets Rennell for out number 1 of the bottom of the 7th. Nice diving play by Loujois. After Joe Guidry was ejected in the top of the 7th, a couple of defensive substitutions made. Colton Cox moved from left field to right field. And Noah Soltero, who pitched a little bit for Hub City last night, is out in left field now. First pitch is going to hit Bragg Easton. And that's the second HBP for Bragg this year, or this game, that is. Had one back in the 5th, so 2 consecutive plate appearances. Hit by a pitch, and now he's down at first again. Jack Schuler at the plate. Schuler's 2 for 3 with a solo home run and a single. Corey Thompson has been impressed with him as of late. Currently hitting in the 7 slot for the Sabre Dogs. Steven Skeggs comes in to pinch run for Bragg Easton. Over at first base. And now Jack Schuler is set, 1 out with a runner on. He drives that one to right field. Coming over, moving to his right and making the grab is Cox. And now that's the 2nd out. Steven Skeggs still standing at first base, so 2 outs for Justin Glover with a runner on. Glover 0 for 2 with a walk in the 4th. Left-handed batter playing first base for Souris Valley tonight. Pickoff attempt. Skeggs goes sliding back to first safely. Bottom of the 7th, you're on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. I'm Cullen Holt. Thanks so much for joining us. Glover set for the first pitch to him. It misses. 1-0 the count now. Glover. That was a strike called a little bit late, so 0-1. Now that pitch does miss. Count goes even 1-1. Two outs. Glover looking to deliver with a 2-out rally. Trying to add to the Sabre Dog lead. That's a called strike. 1-2. We know no lead is safe in the Expedition League. We've seen a lot of big leads slip away for the Sabre Dogs and the surrounding teams. Now Glover steps out of the box, asks for a little time. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Spearfish is leading Casper right now in the top of the 5th, 3-2. Justin Glover now having a conversation with the home plate umpire. He had called time. Now they're looking over at the Souris Valley dugout. Now the umpire is going to confer. I'm not sure if maybe Justin Glover is confused about what the count is. They check with the first base umpire. Right now the scoreboard says 2-1 here at Corbett Field. That first pitch was close. I believe it was called a strike, though. That's a breaking ball that just misses the inside part of the zone, and the count is 3-1. Badlands is leading Pierre in the bottom of the 5th as Glover puts that one foul on the ground, first base side. Full count now. 6-2 for Badlands in the bottom of the 5th. And the Hastings Sodbusters ahead on Western Nebraska 4-2 in the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss for Justin Glover. That's how the inning will end for the Sabre Dogs here in the bottom of the 7th. We head to the 8th inning. Marcelo Terrazas will return to the mound for Souris Valley. More baseball coming at you right here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Souris Valley up 8-5.
Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274. Located at 2501 Elk Drive in Minot, a trip to Homesteaders is sure to be a home run for the entire family.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let Forward Communication help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated radio marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can help reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
Marcelo Terrazas and Sabre Dogs Baseball.
Once again in the press box at Corbett Field, Marcelo Terrazas continuing to pitch for Souris Valley. The leadoff batter for Hub City, Jacob Akome. Akome today with a strikeout in the first. He's 1 for 3, had a single in the 4th. First one is driven to center, waiting underneath. Making the play is E.J. Rennell. And that's a 1-pitch, 1-out for Marcelo Terrazas. Zach Lang is up and moving in the Sabre Dogs bullpen. Anthony Guzman will bat next. And Guzman 0 for 2. Was hit by a pitch in the 4th inning. First pitch to him. Misses 1-0. Josh Wannenberg is on deck for Hub City. Terrazas delivers a called strike. Count even at 1 apiece. And now the 1-1 delivery to Guzman. A bit outside, 2-1. Guzman, a left-handed batter. One out here, nobody on for Guzman. Takes a look at that pitch. Misses the zone away. Count goes 3 balls, 1 strike now. Sabre Dog infield just a couple feet away from the edge of the infield dirt. Out on the outfield grass. That one swung on and dribbled foul. Right field side.
Again for the 50-50 raffle, the winning number was 3389432.
And a full count now, Terrazas against Guzman. There's been action in the Hub City bullpen as well. Brady Mello warming up. Guzman swings on that one, fouls it into left field territory. And the count remains full as he continues to battle. Top of the 8th, Sabre Dogs lead at 8-3. You're listening to Souris Valley Sabre Dogs baseball on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. I'm Cullen Holt. Thanks so much for being with us on a beautiful Sunday evening in Minot. If you couldn't make it to the ballpark, we're glad you're tuned in here. Swing and a miss, foul tip, and Alex Hay just couldn't hang on to it. So Guzman will remain at the plate. Actually, now he's going to be given first base. Alex Hay is in disbelief. Corey Thompson telling him to calm down. I'm not sure if they thought that was catcher interference. Either way, Alex Hay a bit shaken up. Took his glove off and is holding his hand. Corey Thompson and the trainer are checking on him. Mason Dennison telling everyone to calm down. Chatting with Marcelo Terrazas. Now the umpires are going to get together. We had 2 catcher's interference calls, both of them during Justin Glover's at-bats. That was yesterday. So he reached twice on catcher's interference. One of them was a deep fly out to left field, which we all thought was a easy out for Hub City. Instead, it was catcher's interference, and Justin Glover was given first base. The umpire has returned to home plate. Alex Hay is good to go with his glove back on. And now it looks like Guzman is going to make his way back to the batter's box for a full count. They're going to say that was a foul ball. It was a foul tip. Alex Hay could not hang on to it, so it remains a full count. Top of the 8th, 8-3 lead for Souris Valley, that is. As the SaberDogs offense got off to a real hot start. Full count payoff pitch. That one's outside, and now Guzman will be able to take first. Marcelo patting his chest as if to say, my bad, to Alex Hay. They were looking for the second out there. Instead, Josh Wannenberg will be at the plate. A 1-out walk for Guzman. Wannenberg is 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts, and he hit into a double play. 1 out with a runner on first. Tip off the end of the bat. Goes foul into the netting behind home plate. No balls and a strike. Runner on first. Alex Elizondo on deck. Wannenberg stands in there for the 0-1. And he chops that one hopper that's going to land foul to the left of the third base foul line. Casper continues to trail Spearfish 3-2. Badlands holding a 6-2 lead over Pierre, and Hastings holding a 4-2 lead over Western Nebraska. Those games are in the 4th and 5th innings. As we take you around the Expedition League. 0-2 delivery now to Wannenberg. A big wave and a miss, and down goes Wannenberg on strikes. Marcelo Terrazas picks up the second out of the inning with a strikeout swinging. And Alex Elizondo, who has scored a run, is 0 for 2 with a walk. Elizondo, a right-hander, steps into the box to face Marcelo Terrazas. Zach Lang continuing to warm up in the SaberDog bullpen here in the 8th inning. And that pitch is a first pitch called strike against Elizondo with 2 outs and a runner on first. No balls, 1 strike. Colton Cox is due to bat next. That pitch outside, count even 1 apiece. And here we go with the 1-1 count. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Alex Elizondo. At the plate for Hub City. He's had 2 RBI this season. That pitch, a bit above the zone. 2-2 goes the count. Excuse me, Elizondo is actually 1 for 2. He had a single back in the 5th inning. Wouldn't want to take that away from him. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first. Pitch outside. Count goes full now to Elizondo. Once again, Colton Cox, the number 9 hitter in the Hub City lineup.
All right, fans, SaberDogs, full count.
Here's the payoff pitch. And it just misses a spot for Marcelo Terrazas. He gives a look of disbelief to the home plate umpire. So Elizondo, he heads down to first. Corey Thompson comes out to chat with Marcelo Terrazas. The whole infield will come in. Colton Cox will be at the plate. 2 outs. It's a 5-run Sabre Dog lead. Corey Thompson knows that no lead is safe, and he's going to handle this game accordingly, looking for a series sweep. And the Sabre Dogs looking to go undefeated at home in franchise history. They won their first 2 games here at Corbett Field, newly renovated and historic Corbett Field. And Cox, who moved from left field to right field on defense, will actually continue to bat as a right-hander, unfortunately. Would have been pretty cool if he could have switched when he switched positions, but nevertheless, here he is at the plate with 2 outs, 2 runners on, and his team trailing by 5. He skies this one straight up. Marcelo Terrazas is going to call everyone off and make the play himself, and a big grin from Terrazas as he secures the final out of the inning. We will head to the bottom of the 8th. Sabre Dogs with 8 runs. The Hub City Hotshots with 3. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball right here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network, AM 1390 KRRZ. I'm Colin Holt. We'll be right back.
At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design. Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. Give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham. Designed for a better hotel stay. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League.
Hi, I'm Brock Balcom, and you're listening to the Sabre Dogs here on Sabre Dog Radio.
Corbett Field once again with you. I'm Colin Holt. Thank you for joining us through 7.5 innings. We're in the bottom of the 8th where the Sabre Dogs lead it 8-3 over the Hub City Hotshots. Chauncey Callier will lead off this inning. Connor Franco and Mason Dennison are both due up as well. And Callier having a 1-for-3 day with a single in the 4th inning. And Chauncey has a great attitude, great approach at the plate as a right-handed batter. Facing off against a new Hub City pitcher. Brady Mello on the mound. First pitch to Chauncey Callier, a ball. Next one comes back with a strike. 1-1. And now the 1-1 to Callier from Mello. And Callier grounds it through into right field and has a base hit to lead off the bottom of the 8th. The 5-run lead for the Sabre Dogs. Connor Franco will bat now in the bottom of the 8th with nobody out and 1 on. Franco is 0-for-2. He hit into a double play and then a 4-3 ground out in the 5th. So Chauncey Callier with a single to right. And here's Connor Franco, the Riverside, California native with nobody out. Takes the first pitch. And it misses for a ball, 1-0. Franco stands in there. Next pitch to him, lays down a nice bunt, third base side. They'll throw him out at first, but advancing to second is Chauncey Callier on the play. And a good move to lay down the bunt by Connor Franco. Corey Thompson said he's got a roster of a lot of guys that can bunt well. We saw that in the home opener in game number 1 yesterday. Even when that game started on Friday, they put the ball in play. Not only do they advance runners and move runners aggressively, but they also leg out quite a few infield singles on this team. So now with 1 out, runner in scoring position for Mason Dennison. And Dennison takes the first pitch for a ball. 1 out, runner on second. Dennison today, 1 for 2 with a single in the 5th. Reached on an error in his last at bat. Now 2-0 count to Dennison, the right-hander. Hunter Holland, also a righty, is on deck. That pitch misses outside, so 3-0 now the count to Dennison for the new pitcher Brady Mello out of Merced College. Just finished his sophomore campaign. Had a 2-0 record with a save in 2018 at Merced. Right-handed pitcher as that ball gets through on ball 4. And Mason Dennison heading down to first base with a 4-pitch walk. And now with 1 out, runners on the corners for Hunter Holland.
Now batting third baseman from Juno Beach, Florida, Hunter Holland.
Holland is 1 for 3. He was our player of the game last night in game number 2, delivering the game-winning RBI in a 3-1 thrilling victory for Souris Valley. 1 out, runners on the corners. Holland, a righty, facing the righty Mello. Bottom of the 8th action, a 5-run Sabre Dog lead. Hunter Holland, pitch outside. Dennison slides into second. He's safe. Ball gets away. And now heading home and scoring standing up is Chauncey Callier. And it's 9-3 Sabre Dogs. That score sounds familiar to fans here at Corbett Field. That was the final score of game number 1 yesterday. And now a bit shaken up is Mason Dennison. That's the second Sabre Dog player to slide into second and then come up a little bit wobbly. So Mason Dennison says he's okay. He waves off the trainer. Even Trey Chambers, the assistant coach for the Sabre Dogs, headed out there to check on him, but he says he's okay. He'll stay at second. Holland now at the plate. 9-3 Sabre Dogs. And that pitch in there for a strike on Hunter Holland. One out here, runner on second for Holland. Next pitch, one hopper into foul territory off the fence in left field. So now 2 strikes for Hunter Holland. One out, bottom of the 8th, the 9-3 Souris Valley lead. Mason Dennison extending his lead over at second. Then Hunter Holland swings and misses. He goes down on strikes to bring up Alex Hay. So 2 outs now with a runner in scoring position for Hay. The catcher for the Sabre Dogs steps into the batter's box. Hay tonight has had himself a pair of walks and a pair of runs scored. He's 0 for 2. He fouls off the first pitch. Left field concourse area. And now an 0-1 count to Alex Hay with 2 outs. Hay out of East Central Community College. Takes a pitch outside, 1-1. E.J. Rennell, who gets fans here at Corbett Field excited every time he comes up to the plate, is on deck. A 2-home-run day for Rennell. He's been electrifying to watch in a Sabre Dog uniform through 3 games now. That pitch misses, 2-1. Bottom of the 8th. That's a movement. I think Zach Lang was warming up for the Sabre Dogs, so we'll see who comes out to try to finish this game off as the closer. Now a 3-1 count, and a great savvy move by Mason Dennison, who advances to third. He noticed that the pitcher wasn't paying attention. He just heads down to third, and now he's only 90 feet away from tacking on to this Sabre Dog lead with a 3-1 count to Alex Hay. Alex Hay takes a pitch outside, runners on the corners for E.J. Rennell, and you can hear the crowd getting excited as E.J. and his walk-up song starts playing. A 6-run lead for E.J. Rennell. He's 2 for 4 today, and that 2 in that statistic, both home runs, one of them inside the park. Right-handed batter facing the right-handed pitcher, Mello. First pitch takes, called strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Sabre Dogs baseball on the Sabre Dogs radio network. Rennell takes the second pitch, second called strike, 0-2 now to Rennell. Takes a glance down the third base line. Just to see what Trey Chambers has to say. Chambers says he's doing the right thing, just keep it up. Catcher frames outside. Now heading down to second and getting a stolen base on defensive indifference. Elizondo, I think, thought he had a called third strike. Instead, that'll be a ball. 1-2 the count to Rennell. Runners at second and third now with 2 outs. Alex Hay advances to second with a stolen base on defensive indifference. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing. Just getting a piece of it and fouling it off for E.J. Rennell. Looks like Austin Carter is on deck for the Sabre Dogs. So if E.J. Rennell could reach base safely, might get our first look at Carter in a Sabre Dog uniform. Instead, Rennell swings and comes up empty-handed. So Austin Carter will have to wait. Hopefully he doesn't play in this one because the Sabre Dogs lead it by 6 as we head to the top of the 9th here on the Sabre Dogs radio network, which includes the YouTube channel, ExpeditionLeague.tv, and of course AM 1390 KRRZ. We'll see you on the other side of this break as the Sabre Dogs try to hang on for a 9-3 victory. Top of the 9th is next.
Sleep Inn and Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Conveniently connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep Inn's Splashdown Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by calling 701-837-3100.
At Wings and Rings, game time just got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, our servers bring you fresh, never frozen wings. Choose traditional or boneless, along with personal touches like homemade blue cheese. And it doesn't stop there. Explore our menu for a variety of delicious food items, appetizers, salads, sandwiches and burgers, quesadillas, and more. Wings and Rings by Dakota Square for the best wings in Minot.
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming.
I'm Justin Glover, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Reach.
Top of the 9th, Sabre Dogs looking to close out this one. They lead it 9-3. Hub City due up in this inning will be Jesse Spangler. Noah Soltero and Willie Loujois. Wouldn't be surprised if they pinch hit for Soltero, although he is on deck taking swings. So Jesse Spangler at the plate, facing a new SaberDog pitcher in Zach Lang out of the University of South Carolina, Aiken, originally from Naples, Florida. And a swing and a miss on the first pitch from Lang to Jesse Spangler. Spangler out of Presentation College. Lang hails from the same town as Mason Dennison. They went to high school together. They play at different colleges, but they're back together with the SaberDogs here. 1 ball, 1 strike now as that pitch misses to Spangler. Jesse Spangler is 1 for 3 with a home run in his last at bat. It was a 3-run shot, the only runs for Hub City, as that pitch misses as well. 2-1 for Zach Lang. With Spangler at the plate, he was walked in the first inning. The leadoff batter for Hub City. That pitch right down the heart of the zone for a called strike. Count even 2-2. SaberDogs just 3 outs away from being perfect at home. See if they can hang on here on the SaberDog Radio Network. I'm Colin Holt. Thank you so much for joining us all throughout this game. We've loved that you've checked in on social media. Continue to do that throughout the season. As this one's blooped to first, Justin Glover will make the grab. And there's out number 1 here in the top of the 9th. And Noah Soltero, who pitched a little bit last night for Hub City. His first time pitching for the Hot Shots. Now he's batting. Has not had an at-bat for Hub City yet. And yet here he is. Getting set for the first delivery from Zach Lang. Pitch outside, 1-0. Soltero out of Big Bend Junior College. Just finished his freshman season there. Native of Las Vegas, Nevada. Northern Las Vegas, to be specific. Ball, no strikes. Takes a look at that one. Count goes 1-1 now. Lang's pitching stats on the season. 3 games, 6.1 innings, allowing 5 hits and an earned run. Tries to change speeds. Sails up and out on him. 3-1. Or 2-1 now the count. 1 out here, top of the 9th. SaberDogs lead it by 6. And that pitch on the outside part of the zone just catches it for a called strike, 2-2. Scheduled to bat next will be Willie Loujois. Lang delivers, swing and a miss, and down goes Soltero. That's out number 2 here in the top of the 9th. Willie Loujois will be at the plate. Just 1 out away from picking up another win. Cam Armstrong has got 2 bats. He's banging out the rhythm on a bucket down there in the SaberDog dugout. The rally drumsticks for Cam Armstrong. Zach Lang looking to finish this one out. 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. SaberDogs lead it by 6. And this one is skied to shallow center. There's a converging of red jerseys, and it is E.J. Rennell, who has had himself an awesome day at the plate. How fitting that he makes the final out in center, and the SaberDogs are 3 for 3 in games at Corbett Field. 9-3 is the final in this one. Jesse Ellefson got his first start in a SaberDog uniform and did not disappoint. Once again, SaberDogs 9, Hub City Hotshots 3. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Cullen Holt. For myself and my executive producer, Scotty Kopaz. We thank you for watching on ExpeditionLeague.tv, listening on the Souris Valley SaberDogs YouTube channel, and listening on AM 1390 KRRZ Classic Hits right here in Minot. It has been a fun one. We'll be back with the post-game show right after this. Hopefully we'll have a live interview. We'll have all the stats and break it down for you. And then we'll send you right back to the regular programming at AM 1390 KRRZ. Once again, the final score from this one, SaberDogs 9, Hotshots 3. We'll be right back with the SaberDogs post-game show live from Corbett Field.
Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydromassage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, just ask.
Minot's new baseball team, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, have fun stuff planned all summer long at the beautifully remodeled Corbett Field. Single game tickets are on sale now for all home games. It all starts June 1st as the Sabre Dogs take on the Hub City Hotshots. The game is from 6:30 to 9:30, and the first 500 through the door will get a free magnet schedule. Miss North Dakota Lizzie Jensen will sing the national anthem, followed by a B-52 flyover. Tickets are going fast, so get yours at tickets.sourisvalleysaberdogs.com.
Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274. Located at 2501 Elk Drive in Minot, a trip to Homesteaders is sure to be a home run for the entire family.
Sabre Dog fans, what's going on? It's your new manager, Corey Thompson, for your 2018 Sabre Dogs.
Thank you for listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio. This is the postgame show live from Corbett Field.
And welcome back in the press box at Corbett Field. This is the Sabre Dogs postgame show live right here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network, AM 1390 KRRZ, the YouTube channel, Expedition League TV. And we're joined by a very special guest because what an awesome game in front of the home crowd. It was exciting, it was thrilling, we had a lot of offense, and a guy who really contributed to it in a historic and awesome way is E.J. Rennell. You pick up the first home run with a 2-run shot to left field. How did that feel? First home run in franchise history.
Oh man, it felt amazing. I really didn't even feel it off the bat, to be honest with you. But I was just trying to go up there and hit it hard, honestly. And he threw me a curveball, and I just happened to keep it fair.
Now, EJ, we never got official word on the field, but what was the issue with your home run? I mean, I saw the Hub City manager come out. Did they tell you what they thought was wrong? Because that was a home run in the scorebook, and it will stay like that forever, and that made history. But what was the issue that Hub City thought they had with that?
They thought the ball was foul. So I didn't think it was foul, so I guess whatever's in the books is what counts.
Awesome. The first home run in Sabre Dogs history, and then you decided to one-up yourself, and you hit an inside-the-park home run for the third home run in franchise history. And, man, you showed off your wheels in front of the fans here at Corbett Field.
Yes. I was down, had 2 strikes on me. I was just trying to hit it where it was, and it happened to be in a spot that I can drive it to right center. And just turn the wheels on and run.
As you rounded second and you got a glimpse at Trey Chambers coaching third, did your eyes get big as he was sending you home?
Yeah, he was jumping up and down, so I was like, oh, yeah, I got to keep going.
An inside-the-park home run for E.J. Rennell, his second home run of the night, the third in franchise history. And, E.J., you have burst onto the baseball scene here in Minot. People get excited when your walk-up song comes on. Last night, you come in as a pinch runner. You try to steal a base. You get people excited. You get thrown out. Then you play in the nightcap last night. You have yourself a great game. You're a crucial part of a comeback victory with a base hit to right down the middle, and you end up scoring the tying run. How did that feel in your first real game with the Sabre Dogs?
It was the adrenaline was pumping very, very hard. I knew I had to get on base, and I had to do whatever I can to play to win the game. And I just try to play my role. Whenever I'm in the lineup, I just try to do whatever I can to win the game. So,
being here in Minot, being able to play in front of your home fans for the first time after the team was on the road for 6 games, what's your impression of the fan environment? Baseball fans here in Minot are great, and I know your teammates have said that. What's kind of your impression?
It's honestly exceeding my expectations because today, we had over 800 people. Last night we had over 500, I think it was, 547 or something like that. So it's very exciting when you hear the fans cheering you on. It helps you throughout the game. It surely does.
835, the official attendance here at Corbett Field. Lots of fun stuff going on outside of the on-field product. The on-field product did not disappoint as well. 9-3 was the same final score as Game 1 yesterday. EJ, joining this team, how have you been able to bond with these guys quickly and create a team chemistry that, we see it almost every at-bat. Guys are getting excited, and I mentioned it in the broadcast, a sacrifice bunt moves a guy to second. The entire dugout comes out to high-five him. I mean, how cool is that? What kind of atmosphere is that like to be a part of?
I mean, literally, it's summer ball. Whenever people come to play summer ball, they want to have fun. So whenever you get a chance to pick up a teammate, that's what you got to do. It's sacrifices that you got to make. But in the end, you see we won 9-3. It's what we do. It's just we want to win.
EJ, a small sample size of your abilities already here in this homestand against the Hub City Hotshots. You turn your attention to Pierre. Throughout the rest of the season, what can Minot baseball fans look forward to from you here in the season?
I'm going to keep on trying to bring the crowd into the game every at-bat I can. And even in the outfield, if I can dive for a ball and I can catch it, I'm going to go get it. I'm going to do whatever I can to win the game. So.
Awesome. Well, you've impressed us up here in the broadcast booth. I think you've kind of impressed the Expedition League. Obviously, you've filled up the scorecard. Thank you so much for joining us here live on the post-game show. EJ, go get a bite to eat and enjoy that win. You guys have another series that picks up at home tomorrow. We'll be right here on AM 1390 KRRZ. Jesse Ellefson got the start for Souris Valley. He went 5 innings, allowing 2 hits. He walked 4 and struck out 5. Marcelo Terrazas took over. He went 3 innings. He allowed 3 hits, 3 earned runs. That was a 3-run shot by Hub City, their first runs of the game, first and only runs. And then Zach Lang finished it out with 1 inning pitch to strikeout. He didn't allow any base runners or hits in that inning. The final score was 9-3 in that one. Souris Valley advances to 6-3 in the standings, a good record for them as they turn their attention, like we said, to the Pierre Trappers. That'll be tomorrow at 6:35. Pre-game will be at 6:20 right here on AM 1390 KRRZ. Big thanks to EJ Raynell for joining us in the postgame. A huge thank to our executive producer, Scotty Kopaz, right here on the ExpeditionLeague.tv. Big thanks to everyone listening to us on YouTube as well as on AM 1390 KRRZ and the wonderful people over there. Well, that'll do it for us here at Corbett Field. Join us again tomorrow at 6:20 p.m. Central as they take on the Pierre Trappers right here in Minot on AM 1390 KRRZ. Once again, I'm Cullen Holt, executive producer Scotty Kopaz, saying good night for now.
Thank you for listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio. That concludes our coverage for tonight. We'll talk to you next time right here on AM 1390 KRRZ.